Good evening and welcome to our coverage from Old Trafford. You join us for this T20 between the Lions and the Aliens. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, others. We're almost ready to get underway. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day, and the ground staff have set up a very fair wicket. Any lapse in concentration, though, and the wickets will tumble. So, probably worth having a bowl first. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Thanks, David. Two captains are in the middle. Let's join them for the coin toss.
Probably not a bad toss to lose. The decision is to bat first, but personally I think having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Cottrell has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Misses everything.
Right, nah.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Khan comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Solid defence, very compact.
The Aliens get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Straight to the fielder.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Aliens get through another over, only one from it. Ferguson coming into the attack from the southern end.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Brilliant diving stop. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Super piece of timing.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Out. Yeah. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Hearn will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Some adjustments to the field.
Poor shot, really lucky.
That was just a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling, deserved better.
Ferguson doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Cottrell from the northern end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Some adjustments to the field.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep. Off the edge, could be 4.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Oh, great bowling.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Wait there. Yes.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yeah.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Misses out there on the short wide one.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Nicely played.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Drives and misses everything.
Hearn shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah. No!
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yes.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Fantastic catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a failure.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Beaten on the drive.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Got right in behind it. 4 runs added in the over. The Aliens are 5 for 31. My word,
Great
how's that
bowling.
not a wicket?
Great movement on that delivery. Just enough to keep them interested. It just missed the stumps on the way through.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Agar gets off the mark. Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yep.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Massive chance. The Lions having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it, though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble. This looks good. Is it hitting, though? Just as we suspected, it's missing the lot.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Can't get that outside the ring field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yeah. Go.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Just threw the shot too early.
That ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
A few moves made in the field. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Great nut.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Great bowling.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yes. Well bowled.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great bowling. Yep. Well bowled. Yep. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Cottrell back on now.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Big shout.
Yep.
Edged it. Could be gone if only they had hit.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
They all go up, big appeal, but that doesn't look like it's done enough.
Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler's end.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Wait on it. Yep.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Keeper.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yeah.
Well placed, should get a single. Good pickup, big chance.
It didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for two. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there. A few moves made in the field.
Misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Over. The Aliens are 6 for 51. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Guthrie has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Loud shout.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Holder won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yep.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Solid defence, very compact. Big appeal.
Yeah. Bowling, buddy. Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Keeper.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Wood from the southern end.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky to survive.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah.
onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Good bit of timing there.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
It can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wood is looking good. Found some rhythm. Really challenging the batter now.
Yep.
Drives and misses everything.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
10 runs added in that over. The Aliens are 7 for 78. Edge, unplayable. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yes.
Edged.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Nice solid defensive shot. Right off the middle of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Super shot that.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive.
For 93.
Great nut.
A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Yes.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily, so in the end... poor running.
No.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over. 7 off it. Aliens are 7 for 100. Going with spin now.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Some adjustments to the field.
Beaten on the drive.
There he is, buddy.
On the drive. The bowling's too good, though. Great line and length. Beats the edge.
Yes.
Keeper! I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yeah.
Keeper!
Yeah.
Bowler! Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper! A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something pretty special to break it up.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. That's
Right
wild.
nut.
Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah. Bowler.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
9 runs added there. Aliens are 7 for 118. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Quick onto that in the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yeah.
Keeper!
The batsman brings up their half-century.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
Gone, played all around it.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
8 runs added there. Aliens are 8 for 126. Finch, the left armour, is the new bowler from the southern end.
Yep. Keeper's in.
Strong appeal.
Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Got right in behind it.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Finch is keeping things tight.
Well placed, should get a single. And caught. Fantastic way to end the innings. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting. Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses!
No!
They failed to make their ground, but can't hit the stumps.
Picked up a single, first ball of the innings. The Lions are now underway.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep. No.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
No!
That was a good slower ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
No.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Lions are none for 8. Going with pace now. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Big appeal.
Yep.
Huge edge. A couple on offer here. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes.
Finds the edge.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yeah!
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yes.
Digs it out well. Loud appeal. Parries from the southern end.
Yeah.
Solid defence, very compact. Inglis ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
No!
Easy does it. First ball and gets some runs.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Not much you can do when you bowl a slower ball like that.
Yeah.
Edge. Amazing delivery. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Lewis is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yeah.
Lewis takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. They'll get at least one. Caught.
Yeah!
One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep, yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
Reverse swept very firmly. 4 runs.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
28.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Go bowler! Yep. Yeah. No. Yep.
Digs out the Yorker.
Yes. No.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. Agar, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the northern end.
A few moves made in the field.
Yeah. Nice bowling.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Yep. Nice bowling.
Loud shout.
Great bowling, really hitting their straps. Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Good return there, back from the deep. What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Yep. Nice bowling.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Khan, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the southern end. Just about timed that perfectly.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
End of the over. 16 runs coming from it. The Lions are 4 for 57. The right armer is coming into the attack from the northern end. Massive edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single. Could be gone if only they had hit. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Decisive running might have got them 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Timed that brilliantly.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early and it was dispatched with ease.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Clipped neatly off the pads, should get 4.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Got right in behind it.
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
Edged. Unplayable. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yeah.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
3 runs added in that over. The Lions are 4 for 80.
Yes. Nice bowling.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep. Well bowled.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yeah, yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Oh, no!
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here.
Baller's end.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end. Paris from the southern end.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Huge appeal.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. Just threw the shot too early.
Nice solid defensive shot. Runs it off the face of the bat, almost behind point. Plenty of chasing to pull this one back.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes. No.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
That's the over. The Lions are 4 for 105. Guthrie, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the northern end.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run-out. There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Good return, back from the deep. It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
That's an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making and just an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yes.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
8 runs added in that over. The Lions are 4 for 113. Agar coming back into the attack. Onto the front foot.
Yeah.
Super shot. Should be 4. A couple on offer here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Great shot. Great timing.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yes.
Could that be out? Looks so.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Van der Merwe, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Absolutely nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Van der Merwe didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Nice shot.
Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.